Howdy everybody, Benzo here, back out in the woods today. Going to take the double deuce up to the creek. We had some rain, so I'm going to get into some of the smaller creeks while we still got some water flow. I'm keeping up with the trend where I'm going to new places. I've never been up this stretch of creek. Just hit a little fern gully here. It's real nice. I picked this spot because it's not too much of a hike, so I'll have more time to work, and it's a whole new stretch and it looks like it's interesting on the map. So let's get out there and see if we can find some gold today. Interesting area. There's a spot there where I could run a sluice, and there's this whole bank. Well, not a bank, it's a rock bar. Bank's up there. We got a little bit of recent tree fall blocking it up, but this area through here could potentially be good. But I'm gonna go a little further up. Wow, this is a pretty neat place. Got a dry wash creek running in there from when it floods around the hill, comes down. Well, I suppose I've reached my destination. This is just quite stunning out here, really. So we got a big curve here. It's deep and slow because it's been mined here, but there's still gold shedding out and falling in. It goes down through there. So what I see about 3 good areas to run the sluice. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do 3 test pans near the areas that'll be good to sluice. That way I don't have to tote the material too far. Alright, this looks great. It's just perfect out here, really. Hey look, the yannis are blooming. I mean, the laurels. Hey guys, first test pan upstream there didn't really give me much. Moved down here to where I was really eyeing. In the second pan, I got 2 nice flecks of gold. Not much dust either. So that's really good to me. Well, there's a little tiny speck. So I'm going to do one more test pan in this area here to give me an idea of how much gold's in this area and where I can shovel from, and start shifting rocks so I can set this double deuce up down the middle there. Fantastic. Alright, I did a second test pan near where the tailings would be, so I can shovel from there too. And can we get it to show up? There we go. Nice fleck of gold. That's real nice. That's nice for me. Alright, today's already been a success. Didn't walk far, didn't walk up any hills. Found a spot. Found some flakier pieces of gold, not just dust. On a spot to sluice. So everything from here is just bonus. So I got the double deuce here, and I set it up for a low flow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a field adjustment about a thumb's width, and increase the depth here, and that'll just take a few minutes. Otherwise than that, it's ready to go. Adjustments are real easy. You just turn this out and then turn the screw up below it, and you do both sides. If you do them at the same time, then you can get it really close. Then what I do is I use my pocket knife here as a guide, and I set it up and I run it across and make sure it's level. I do both ends, and then you turn it on its side, and you want to make sure that the back end is just a little bit wider than the front end, so it opens up instead of pinches, and you're good to go. But I just use a knife and hold it and use that as a guide and run it down. But you can use whatever you want: a key, a knife, a stick, a rock, a ruler even. That might work. Checking in. Been running this thing a little while. Not a whole lot of paint material went through there because it's super rocky, and a lot of, that's football size shaped rocks. but I hit a particularly gummy looking spot and I threw it in a pan just to test with a different type of material, see if there's gold in it or not. I still haven't had to muck out the back end. That's pretty amazing. I got a decent sized hole here, but I'm going to shovel in a little bit from that hole, and then I'm going to do a full breakdown on the double deuce and separate it and do the top and bottom separately and see where the gold is. People would like to see that. A quick update. I shook down that test pan of that different looking material and one little speck of gold, so I'm not going to waste my time on that color of soil today. So I've removed the 4 quick wing nuts, zip zap, and I just pull this off, and I'm going to rinse that out and pan it, and do the bottom and pan it, put it back together, and we'll get an idea of where the gold is. I think there's a storm coming. Alright, got that top washed out there in my hand. There's what the bottom looks like. And here's the gold from the top. You see a couple of nice flecks there, and I can't zoom in enough, but there are tons of little stuff. So that's just what blows over the screen when the screen's covered full of material and it's being caught on top. I'm hoping to see quite a bit more gold in the bottom. Let's find out. Alright, checking in. Here's the bottom. It had a lot fewer large rocks, but it was almost completely ironstone, so it took a while to shake it down. But that is a nice show of color for me. I really like it. I'm pretty happy about it. I said earlier I didn't really send too much material through it. I dug a good sized hole, but there was just so much rocks. I'm gonna have to snuff most of this up. There's a lot of fine gold. That double deuce just catches all of it, I think. So all right, that's pretty optimistic. Let's do some more. I already got it set up again. Hey y'all, checking in. Got the second run done here. It's just cleaning out for a second. And then I'm going to do a couple test pans, because you can see here possibly the hole is large and left to right here. I'm going to have to do a test pan of left, right, and center here to figure out which way I should go, because I'm probably going to do one more run, because these are going to be longer runs, hopefully get more gold. But I want to dig in the right direction, and the hole has expanded considerably, so I got to figure out which direction is going to be the best to go. It might just be to throw as much material whatever I can reach might be the best, but we'll figure it out. Let's get this cleaned out first. Hey, checking in. Here's that second run. It's looking real nice, and it's more of a flaky bits on this stretch of creek than the micros, but there are more micros in this run. I did run more material, but for some reason the way it looks kind of split, making me think one direction is better than the other. So I'm going to do a few test pans at my leisure here and figure out which direction is best. Just cloud it up. Left, right, or center. We'll figure it out. I'm thinking it's going to be left. Now from the center there, it looked like good material, but I got one little speck. I'm going to do a test on that side too, just to see. There's my Dr. Pepper getting hot. But check this out. This is from the left. This is one of the better looking test pans I've ever seen out here. Oh man. That's 6 flecks. And one of them's kind of got some shape to it, and the one on the far right, I could feel that one. So whoa, well, the day might just change. Wow. Hey, checking in. There's the third run. I'm about to go ahead and clean it out because there's enough material here to run a little more, but turned over a big rock that was deep and with some clay on it and stuff, so I dug under it, and it was the blue-gray clay. It's hard to break down, but it might be worth doing. That's about a half a pan. That's really good. All right, let's go ahead and snuff this up, and we'll clean out number 3 and see what it has in it. I'm hoping it's got some chunky stuff. If not, maybe number 4 will. Hey, number 3, just a quick spin because I'm saving these cons. Seems a little light on the gold, but there's a nice couple pieces there. And I think that's a piece of mercury gold. So if it is, that's a nice size piece of gold. Hey, it's going to be that time of day. I'm going to have to go put some more Country Boy cologne on. Maybe eat a little something. Set this thing back up and do one more long run. And then pack it up for a day. It's been a good day. I've seen some bigger gold than just little bits. So that's good. I like that. Hey, it's getting dark, but it looks like the screen's looking alright. Got the last run here, just a quick swirl. It's not too bad. I didn't run as much material that time, and I've already halfway reclaimed my area. So I'll snuff this up, pack up, clean up, get out of here. And I'll clean this all up and weigh it up back at the house. Alright guys, here's the gold from my solo trip out. And it could be a little high. We don't know if that's lead or mercury gold or what that is. I haven't done any testing yet. But thanks for coming along on the adventure. I'm going to go back to that spot and see if I can get a little more. But if I just keep getting a tenth every time I go out, eventually I'll have gold.